Hello everybody, welcome back to another Singularity video. Someone asked me to do a video with only 3 heroes. I thought, hey, that sounds fun, so we're just using sandbox mode, no other modifiers, just only going down to 3 heroes on Madness level 10. And we're going to see how far we can get. So I'm going to try a little bit hard with Heiner, Nezglect, and Navalia, and then we'll see what goes on. I'm hoping to just go Icebreaker, you know, somewhat standard stuff. Well, we could go Honest Work, we could go for the Morning Lake event. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing just yet. I do like War Banner though. War Banner is a pretty darn good start. In fact, it's so good, I'm just going to buy it immediately. Anyways, I'll catch up to you after I've made some deck edits, and we'll see where we go from there. Alrighty, we finished modifying stuff. Let me first go over my perks before going over my decks. Heiner's deck, pretty simple, mostly block-oriented, kept a few attack cards, upgraded repair armor just because of energy efficiency, and I haven't played Singularity in a little bit now, as you might have noticed, so I'm still getting used to it again. But we got our wet charges, we got the standard fortify stuff, we got maximum block, we got very tanky stats. Didn't invest too much in money, but I invested a little bit. Now for Nezglect, we have our standard support stuff, we got Scry, we got fortune telling, delay response, clarity, benediction, all the healing and everything that we're going to need to be doing. On top of that, we also have insane application. So yeah, we're going to buff Navalia, heal the team, and do a tiny little bit of insane and damage. We'll see how it goes. Perks, let me go over the perks. Max resistances, I just think that's going to be helpful on this level. We do have maximum charges on for vulnerable are increased and go down slower. I'm hoping the going down slower will help us keep them on longer. We also have some wet charges, just so like Healing Rain can do a little bit more for us in the beginning. And then we have Navalia, which actually, you know what, now that I think about it, I didn't buy like all the cold stuff I could. There we go. Yeah, Frost Nova, Shatter. If there's ever time for Shatter, it's now, right? Yeah, so we'll buy the Shatter now. It's a little bit awkward, but like we'll get rid of this, and we could get rid of a Punch theoretically right now. Could get rid of a Helping Hand to like really hammer it home. This is what we're doing. Or I could just keep things as is. So yeah, and then we'll go over the perks. Got resistances. We low speed so that we could have Nezglect eventually go ahead of Navalia. Currently Nezglect is going to be going after, which is not ideal. We do have Fortify, can stack and increase blunt damage. There's a chance I don't go Icebreaker if I end up getting the Destroyer Gauntlets, where I transform our damage to blunt, but we'll see. Powerful on this hero increases damage and healing done by 8% per charge. Maximum charges reduces all hero by are reduced by 2. It's going to be interesting. We have a cold damage increase. We have wet charges, cold charges, crack charges, all the charges. Bleed is also going to do more damage on us. So, like I said, I'm not certain about this build, but we'll figure it out as we go. As usual, do the first fight showcase and then interesting fights from here on out. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I know the Selfish team that we did last did go pretty well. Sorry, it's been a while since I've played. I've been really sick and getting better now. But it was touch and go there for a little bit. That said, I am excited to play a lot more across the Obelisk. I've also been playing some Knock on the Coffin Lid, which has been fun, but it is a very different game. Cool. We get Navalia going after Heiner. Hopefully she can get some extra draw. Nezglect going slow is not ideal. This was ideal though. This is like exactly what I was asking for. Might as well get rid of the Imp. Block a bit. Maybe we bluff, even if it powers up everything. Maybe we taunt. Yeah, okay. And we'll see. So we have Blood Rain upgraded. Gets us some wet. Got this. It's a very interesting like AoE turn, isn't it? Lots of damage out of Navalia. Not even half health yet. One of these days we'll get her there. Okay, still gonna mean not like super powerful, but okay enough. I guess this is the only thing that targets, so we'll take out what it can. Not terrible damage, even if he's powerful. He's not gonna do too much to Heiner. He's got maxed out resists. Overall, about what I would expect for a Singularity first fight. Wow, that train is going by real loud. Wonder if that came through at all. Probably not. I feel like it usually doesn't in the recordings. At least nobody tends to mention it. We got Mind Twist, we got this. I mean, technically we want like max healing, right? Well, or do we? Do we not want max healing because we want Navalia to take more damage? It's a little bit tricky with this one, you know? Oftentimes you do want to take as much damage as you can. I'm getting life tap first if I don't want to take too much damage. I can do this, we can hit hard. There we go. And now we're hitting with half health. So now we got the hatred bonus. Don't know if I really want to upgrade the Intimidate, but I'll do it. Oh, I should have gone Fire Navalia. Well, if we lose here, that's what I'll do next. I like Mental Shake upgraded, and then don't like any of this. I could have gone Fire Navalia. That would have been so much fun. And we'll get this, and then Rare Equipment Shop probably is not going to matter. I wouldn't worry about it. Let's just... I guess let's do it and like have fun, but you don't need to see that. I'll catch you when we were facing Belf probably. Or maybe I'll show turning in the pig again. I did forget, I gotta show off the chance stuff too, because this is just a chance getting in. 60, 80, 69, we got a pretty good chance of getting in here. I'm not gonna take the risk of not getting in, because we definitely want to turn in the pig. We'll capture it. You don't need to see the pig fight. I'll show you turning in the pig and then Belfior. As per usual, after tying up the pig, we turn them into the bottomless pit. We throw them here. Navalia has her own thing she could do, but we don't have to do it. Combats have been going fairly well so far. Navalia's low health, but that's by design. Heiner's low health, but that's not by design. You'll see in the Belfior fight, though this one could be a little bit tricky. Now we're fast, so we're good. Yeah, we'll see in a moment. Oh, great Belfior, how difficult will you be this time? Is that a weird cut-in? I don't know if that's a weird cut-in. Hopefully not. Anyways, things are going pretty alright. You can see we even healed a little bit last fight. Not really on Heiner, but like Heiner doesn't really matter. Can I... Sorry, we gotta reload combat. I gotta undo that turn. I miss having a reload button up here. Reload turn. That's fine. It's not gonna matter too much. We don't actually have to reload combat. I'm just like... We want wet, we don't care about burn. So like I just need to do this in a different order. It's not a huge deal. There's nothing too crazy we're gaining out of this. But like it'll annoy me if I don't do it, so do what we must. Yeah, I like Shock Nova early. I like Frost Nova early. I like taking down this guy early. Are we at, we're not quite at 50% HP on Navalia. So she's really not doing as much as she could be. What are we gonna get? Yeah, that's fine. We want to draw more. I guess I don't need Helping Hand, like if I'm being real with everybody. Let's gain some good stuff for us. More draw, more fortifies, kind of more damage. You're out of here. And then Heiner's blocking. You're gonna make us immune to wet. That's all good. But I just want to be sure that before you do that, I deal as much damage as humanly possible. So, I don't have Frost reduces blunt damage. Whatever, it doesn't, like, make the biggest deal here. But, like, dang it. I mean, part of the price of only having 3 heroes, I suppose. We'll do this, we'll do that. That should be close to enough to finish off what's his face. If not, like it'll be fine. Probably should have just kept the wet on Squid Boy here. Could have done a little bit better. Vulnerable plus shield bash should do wonders for us. And then I'm assuming this is just the end of the line for this guy, right? Oh yeah, 43 damage with a punch exactly. Perfect. Still getting those excellents. Purple cleave is not what we're looking for. This would have been such a good burn run. I'm slightly upset with myself for not remembering I was going to go burn when I did this team. You know, some things like you plan out very early and then you just completely forget up until you start them. This was one of those things for me. Okay. This is what I want on Nezglect. We're very happy to have leather boots. I'm very happy to have leather gloves on Navalia. As for everyone else, I don't think any of this is too necessary. I mean, I don't hate like a Searing Dagger in Heiner's deck, but don't really love it either, so we can skip. You gotta level up on Navalia. We're not gonna have any like interesting pathing out over here. I think the rest of it's pretty straightforward. Just go to the trainer, do Yager fight, do some of this other stuff. We'll level up, of course, getting Shattering Fist. Nezglek's gonna get Night Terrors. It's just like the easiest thing to do, and then we're gonna get Steel Forge on Heiner. So I'll see you at the tree. Alright, we've made it to Yelmer. With some difficulty. Okay, Navalia did die. There was a fight where she basically just got snapped. I debated showing it, and then by the time I beat it, with just Nezglek and Heiner, I forgot to like record it and show it all. Anyways, it was impossible to save her. She got sniped by a Dryad and everybody, and even when I took out the Dryad first, she just continued to get sniped by the other two characters, even though they didn't target her the other time. It was ridiculous. Anyways, moving on to the tree. And good old Yelmer. Steel Forge first. Love to see that. Got a Bluff. Got a Steel Skin. You might as well give Nezglek 7 cards in hand. As usual, want to take out the Dryad first. Don't want the heals to, well, just be there for the enemy team. Headbutt. We're going to get rid of all this, like, non-targeting damage, given our goal of taking out the Dryad, where we need to target her down. And I'll save the Detox, because sometimes the bleed can get out of control. Now, Navalia is not in the best of shape, and getting the Death's Door does really, really, really suck here. I can't express that enough. But at least we should have the damage to take out the Dryad, thanks to our good cards. And we'll unfortunately have to live with Trenty being around. Yelmer will go down eventually. I'm not like the most worried about Yelmer. Even though we're somewhat physical damage, we have Steel Forge, we're in decent shape. Build up those Thorns. Thorns can also be helpful for letting Navalia attack and deal damage to herself. So keep that in mind. Might as well get rid of the bad stuff though, just in case. And then, what are we doing here? Probably getting rid of Dark Below. I don't know if that's actually correct, but it feels fine enough. Rain. 24 damage. You're gonna be just annoying enough, aren't you? That's fine. We did it. We'll probably have a Moonbeam next turn too with all our Steel Forge charges. Like, that shouldn't be a problem. And Yelmer's not dispelling too much. Steel Skin should also let us attack into Thorns quite nicely. Yeah, we got Anthem of Hope. We can delay response. We can even Shining Force, and like, look at that. Nezglek's hitting the tree pretty hard. I like it. Sure, this is fine. Not at half health yet with Navalia. Just a little bit hard to do, huh? Okay, Curse, Pommel, Headbutt, hit. Wow, tree's healed a lot. I feel like the tree was gonna be taking more damage. Moonbeam might hurt Nezglek a little bit, but the Steel Forge keeps us on top. Okay, never a problem. Alright, we're building up Thorns. Gotta be careful. Reinforce causing issues. Not like too many issues. The heal there is actually really annoying because it also got rid of our billion stacks of whatever that's called, crack. I got it. I made it. Don't you worry. Again, so we can attack into Thorns. We want to make sure Navalia has Reinforce, just in case. And then once she gets down to like a lower health level, we'll be even more okay than we already are. And trust me, we're pretty okay. Let's do a little bit of Nezglek saving. Wow. Heiner, you're just gonna do the job all by yourself? Alright. Well, don't let me stop you. Okay, 19 damage to the tree. Look at that. Nesgluck's actually doing good work. Gotta love the guy, you know? He's always trying his hardest. The squid is putting in work. Nesgluck's heal is not like the best with Navalia for what is hopefully by now obvious reasons. We're definitely missing out on keeping her at half health, but I feel like I'll be more controlled in the future on that, so I'm not super worried about it being bad in the short term, especially because this was great. We're good in the long term here. And I'm skeptical of this innervate. I like a free innervate. I like extra energy. I'm not sure about it, but it's probably fine. Shatter's great. I'm glad we get an upgraded Shatter for ourselves. And Mortal Strike is like something we would take as a tech card that I don't think we need. We're going to the dragon first, right? We're going to move Death's Door once we get to the next act, because this is Singularity. Man, it's not like my 2-hero run, where you can't have any deaths. This is an easy Singularity 3-hero run. I say easy, but you know. Things could be more difficult for sure. I don't really care about the rest of this stuff here, to be honest. Just gonna let that be. Move on, we'll go to the blue portal. And we'll fix our decks and stuff. What do we got? We got rifts. Okay, cool. We got a rift to the Elven Armory. I do prefer to take the rift. We don't have a pet trainer, unfortunately, but it'll all be okay. Now, we could get purple gauntlets. Yeah, I guess I'll show my decks since I didn't show them going into Yelmer. This is how they look going into the Yelmer fight. Nothing too crazy. Got Shining Force, Innervate. We got the purple Anthem of Hope, which is really nice. Heiner hasn't really gotten much. But yeah, free card remove, right? Death's Door is free. Oh gosh, love the free remove. All right, I'll get back to you once we've sorted out our decks. Alrighty, finished editing things. So we bought quite a few things actually. We're lucky enough to get another fishing rod. That's why we took this one, was just in case we got another one. Now we have another draw for Navalia every turn. We don't have to get up to that max Inspire, which is oh so hard to do right now. Pretty great. We spent all our shards, which was important. Gauntlets is upgraded, so we get powerful every turn. So now we're at least doing something. We don't have to like rely on RNG as much. We also bought Champy, give us some more block throughout fights. It's going to be very, very helpful for us, I think. As for our decks, let's take a look. We've got, well, it's probably easier to take a look like this. We got the Barricade, Entrench, Guard. Entrench is what we bought. All this stuff is kind of okay. Bought Divine Power as well. Wish I could freely change over Innervate or any of those cards, but we can't, so we just got a deal. Keeping Shining Force for now, even though Nesgluck's tech is a little bit bigger than I'd like, but hopefully it won't matter too much. Bought a Bludgeon as well. I'm not sure about Electricity Manual yet. Hoping maybe we'll find a lightning spell that's going to be really good for us in the future. I don't even know what that would be exactly. I was thinking maybe we convert damage. Maybe I just get rid of the Electricity Manual and like give up on Shock Nova early. Whatever. We also upgraded Punch so it targets any monster. Let's get into the combat. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? I'm probably just going to go talk to the beggars at the gates, but I don't have to get the... it's just... I didn't save enough money to actually talk with them and get the stuff, but we don't have to, which is great. We could stop by the inn, right? There's no real reason to go to the Exiled, because we're going to go to the Eldritch Rift. So yeah, I think the inn is going to be a little bit better. The real question is, are the fights going to be any easier or harder? This fight looks easier than this fight, but this fight's like similar. And then this fight might be harder. I don't know. I think we can do it. We might die if I take this. You already... I guess you'll see the timestamp of the video and you'll know if we died to this before I do at this point, because like I don't know that we can actually beat armaments here, but I am extremely greedy, that I do know, so we're gonna go for it. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy. Okay. Don't need this, it looks like. We do need damage. That's like damage. That's all damage. We don't need the powerful. We don't need to draw that. That's so dumb. I'm stupid. Okay. We actually don't want to like get rid of all your vulnerable and stuff. Okay, let's see. Can we get rid of your shenanigans before you hurt me? Yeah, we didn't need war paint. That was my mistake. My bad. Let's see if a good old vengeance can't do us some wonders. I like a shock nova into a frost nova. That seems good. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Reduce curse charges. That seems bad. Well, let's just make sure this guy's dead. Oh, I think we're through the worst of it if he's dead already, right? Like, that's gotta mean something. Probably want to get a blood rage on Navalia just so we can get her dying faster. Like, life tap's great and all, and we want to upgrade life tap when we get the chance. It's just everything's so expensive in this mode. It's hard to find the time, really. Sure, we got this and then... Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Although you're gonna reduce the curse charges, so like, what am I doing? What am I actually accomplishing here? Probably not too much, but you'll take some damage. Okay, I'm happier than I expected with the damage that we're dealing. I also don't have the Bless perk on Navalia. I like only realized that now. You might have realized that as I showed off the perks in the beginning. But yeah. I make mistakes. I am far from perfect. You know, nobody's nerfect. As a wise someone once said. Okay. Up to that max powerful level though, I love seeing that. That gives me great hope for the future. I can do a lot of damage. No, I can't. I can't do the damage like I thought I could do. Oopsie daisies. You're like disturbing because you're adding a bunch of poison and I can't seem to get rid of all of that. So what are we gonna do? You and me, we gotta solve this together. You gotta like go slow or something. Let me like wail on you a little bit. Cool. I think we did it. I think you're out of here. Sure, we got like 1, 2, 3, almost out of here. That's fine, we'll get some healing off Nezglect and everything will be just like we wanted it to be. 100% perfect. I've never made any mistakes in my life. Okay, that actually didn't get the kill, and so Nezglect's gonna be a little bit more damaged than I'd like. We're good. I mean, they're not like amazing, but we got the money, and like that's the important part. I think I'd like another AoE, like vulnerable. Maybe Heiner could use a ground slam. I could see it. Transforming poison into thorns, like right now, right this very second, I'm tempted. Just in case we fight like a really bad poison enemy. There's also Panacea, which I could take instead, but this does draw. I wish this cost 1. Absorption's so bad. It's like really, 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 really bad. I think we rated it as such, GA and I, but I just had to like reiterate it right there. That's a captain that we're gonna face at some point. I'll show you any of the fights if they're interesting. Otherwise, I think I might just go straight to the boss. So this isn't too long of a video. Okay, we've been going through some stuff. It's not been easy. We had a captain fight that had heavenly armaments that I decided not to take because I figured it'd be a death sentence, and it absolutely would have been. Heiner got very low. We took a beating. I didn't find a good chance to heal. Nezglect isn't really good at doing that. Nezglect's definitely the wrong choice of healer for this one, but I just wanted to try it out. Probably just like a Reginald flat heal would be fine. Maybe even take a pig would be good. We're going to, I mean, we're talking about healing being a problem. Do we want Mental Leech? I kind of do just right now, but I kind of don't for the future because like I'm worried about my heals, but at the same time, I think I'm just going to go for Resourceful. Resourceful is just, it's so good. It's so hard to pass up. We'll go for the Mage Duality. Hopefully energy is less of a problem. If it was a problem, we're going to combat. We have to win this. There is no choice. Yeah, we'll see if we can like crawl ourselves back here. So turn back on the volume. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, can we crawl back from the oblivion I feel like we're facing? If I can take this guy down, maybe. I'd like to heal. That's the... That's the small thing that I really want to do. I think I have to do something like this, even though Navalia doesn't have as much as I would hope for. Then we have to look for things that are gonna be directly damaging, which I don't know that any of those truly are, especially because like most of those aren't directly damaging, so I know for a fact they are very much not. Okay, we got some heals. I don't hate this. I like Ground Slam. I like the Frost Nova. I like the damage. I didn't do enough, so we're gonna have to deal with a summon, and this guy's gonna be pretty hefty. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with a double turn. He's just gonna heal all his stuff, right? Yeah, you do just heal way too much to justify that focus that we just put on you. Probably could have just taken this guy down. Would have been a very quick fight that way. We'll see, we'll see. Give it a shot. Don't give up just yet. It'll all be okay. Love the defense cards being cheaper. That's been long overdue. You got hurt there. You've got to feel bad about that. All the evade you guys have had isn't gonna do as much for you as you need it to. And I am going to profit off of your defeat. Yeah. Make sure Navalia still is fast. Do the life tap. Really don't need the war paint anymore whatsoever. Do this. I like Shock Nova. There's definitely like a question of what to do with it, but we're fine now. I think we're fine anyways. How much damage? We have 5 energy left over, so I want to have... Well, I guess just like once would be the right amount then. No, just what? Yeah, just actually do it once though. You have to do it once is the thing for it to be the right play. Yeah, probably could have won that fight immediately, but we didn't. It's all right. Never fear, we are in the clear. In which case, I should probably really just focus on healing as much as possible. So when we play skills, we apply bad stuff to the enemies. And we want to heal. I want to dispel any badness. I want to make sure Navalia is going to be able to take out the enemies. A Frost Nova should do it if we draw it. I think I want the healing by leaving all of them alive. That should help us out nicely. Cool. We have successfully recovered from potential devastation. Alright. Thought I would show that because, yeah, it was a little bit sketchy there for a second. I won't deny it. Take ourselves upgraded delay response. Don't really need much else. Get ourselves some loot. Dimensional crystal is expected. I don't know why I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, we have a dimensional crystal? That's crazy. It is to be expected, and I don't know if I want it. Do I want it over fishing rod? Did I take fishing rod on the wrong hero? Probably would have been better on Heiner. Pretty much guaranteed to be better on Heiner, actually. I don't like that I need Eldritch Cloak. I think I have to lose the speed on Nezglect. I think it's important. I think copying a spell would be important here too. Copying a shatter, right? Like double shatter? Double shatter. I mean, over a draw every turn though? Just double shatter once? I'm losing it. I'm not thinking straight. Okay. I don't know what does Nezglect do with the Draconoids fight. This shouldn't be a hard fight. Like, we should be totally fine. I'll cut back to it if it ends up being hard. I promise I will share it with you. We got Vision and Insanity on the enemies, by the way. That wasn't good. I'll see you at Feyboard. Alright, I have to show off. the end result of that fight. We did heal up, it was all fine, but I can't believe I can't take Gladiator Helmet here. I have to take Icebreaker on Navalia. It's like the whole point of the run, so I have to do it, but I feel like I want to take Gladiator Helmet more than anything. And I don't think I'm taking Gladiator Helmet at all, which is even more of a crime in my eyes. And Scryer Staff is not what I want either, so... Yeah, this hurts me mentally. That's some psychic damage right there. Oh, also run and challenge as a freeze. Okay, let's see if I can follow it. Can you follow it though? It's right here. Easiest success of my entire life. Holy crap, that was scary. All right. Another captain fight. Oh god, do you want to see this one? Should I show this one? Pacifism. We can't do pacifism on a captain fight. Hold up. Let me turn on the audio. Apparently, this area is just going to have really tough fights for us. I'd love to remove a card. I'd love to have money, but we can't do this. We gotta take this with all the seriousness it is. Not being able to do spells is rough. Skills might be tougher, honestly, because at least we have attacks in Navalia. We're not like so caught up in spells. Man, captains really do just end less dimensional runs. Oh boy. Can we take out the captain fast enough? That's really going to be the name of the game here. The answer is hopefully. I gotta start dealing damage to you. The Icebreaker is going to feel nice. That's certain. Let's do it. Double Shatter seems worth it to me here, because at least we apply a lot of chill on this guy. Fanaticism, maybe not fanaticism there. Maybe you don't fanaticism into like near death. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe give yourself a little bit more life. Seems like a good plan to me. What's our play here? This? Yeah, maybe we could have done pacifism with how things worked out. It would have been sketchy. I'm happy I didn't. Again, I am not saving. I am committed to our play. Like, I'll do a reload combat. That I had to do when I had, like, in the early act when Navalia was dying. What I'm trying to say though is I am very much playing as if we only get one shot at fighting, because we kind of do. So that's that. Now, do I survive this? I think so. Can I take this guy down? Yeah, this fight ended up being easier than I thought it was gonna be, thankfully. Could have been scary though. Okay, you're dead. You're not doing much. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Always get a little bit sketched out if I'm gonna face Feyborg, because we're gonna have to deal with a blizzard immediately, but I don't think Feyborg does quite as much damage as like they normally do. If that makes sense, because we're not playing on Madness 18, we're playing on a much lower level. Now a purple fortune telling. This is interesting. It's kind of like Banish, but instead of Buffer, we get Inspire. I actually want fortune telling to stay in the deck. I don't think I want a purple one, to be honest. Banishing, while cool, I think I prefer discard. So we're not gonna take that. Had to think about it for a second though. Thunderbolt's like a interesting option for us here. Would go well with our electricity manual that I'm constantly thinking I'm gonna get rid of now. Siegebreaker is just like a better Sunder armor, right? So we take it. Fits with our build. Ooh, right. Navalia protects us from the chill somewhat, right? Yes, she does. So hopefully we don't die to the blizzard. Though we will like get stunned. Yeah, we don't die. Let's like get stunned. It's rough. It's not easy. That wasn't great, honestly. We could stand to slow you down a little bit more potentially. We got Steel Forge. It's great news. You're messed up. Nesgluck's more messed up. I mean, like, we're alive. And that's the good thing. I like that Nesgluck could have draw. I'm gonna ground slam, get him as vulnerable as possible. Look at those resists. He can't do anything to me. Meanwhile, we can certainly do a number on him. Oh, that was more than a number. Was it more than a number though? I don't know if that's actually true. Anyways, we won. That was very fast. Oh God, I love it. Good old icebreaker. Oh yeah, I should show off our equipment, right? Got the dimensional crystal. Got all the good stuff. Recurring nightmare. I mean, we're not transforming damage, but I don't like have that much bless. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. Like, it's weird not to take if you're not transforming damage, because like it's one of the best damage items in the game. That said, whenever we play a book, we could do freezing ink. Could get rid of Prophet Staff, though honestly Prophet Staff might be better. Clairvoyant Scroll is always fun, if you can get it purple. I don't know, let's take a freezing ink. Maybe Nesgluck will play a book or two that I care about. We'll take it from there. No, wait, we should, hold up. We should give him Red Steel Cloak so that his speed is solved. Yeah, the Red Steel Cloak to solve the speed is better. And then I could take freezing ink on Heiner, but like, it's not that big of a deal, is it? We're not mages here. The books that we'd be playing are not that good. Alright, we'll get the money. I'll ponder over things later. And then I gotta figure out where I'm going. Alright, that didn't take long. Just gonna go pick up the wall on Heiner. That seems to be the right thing to do. Heiner and the wall. Name a better duo. We could get the slime for Navalia. That's also a good reason to come here that I totally pre-planned. Definitely thought about beforehand. And not just when I saw the purple event here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, having the slime apply bad stuff. Apply crack to the whole enemy team when we have Icebreaker. That's a good get. Also, Stone Amulet. I don't have to like look at too much more stuff. It's Stone Amulet. There is Mind Book. Alright, I got some decisions to make, but they're good ones. We're in a good spot. Other than our shards, we're poor as heck on shards. I did get the ability to upgrade earlier, so that's part of why. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. I've come to what I feel like is an acceptable solution. We bought Mind Book on Nesgluck. I think it's a good draw card spell thing item. We have Stone Amulet on Heiner, which of course you saw me buy earlier. As for our decks, got rid of a few more of the attacks, keeping Ground Slam, but overall Heiner is more in the block mode. Did spend our shards on stuff. I'll show you where that is in a second. Wish I could upgrade Fortune Telling. Really want to get it upgraded, but haven't found the right time to just yet. Demonic Tutor will probably pay off a little bit later as well. We did end up buying Pummel. That's where a lot of the shards went. And then we upgraded... we upgraded another card. I think I want to get rid of the Electricity Manual. We got rid of the Powerful thing as well, but maybe there's like an electric spell I'd like to get. It's hard to say. Anyways, I feel like we didn't get that much stronger, but at the same time, we kind of crushed last fight thanks to Icebreaker being amazing. That was kind of the point. Get an amazing item, do an amazing carry, and then win. So we get money here. I think I'll go for the double boss route into the Black Forge. I tend to like that route, even against Silence Lady. Navalia getting last. I was really excited there. I was like, oh, we're gonna get last stand on Heiner? I would do that. Navalia gets last stand. Okay. We need to take her out as soon as possible before she silences Navalia for multiple turns. Even if we don't, though, it won't be the end of the world. Oh, she won't silence for multiple turns because they don't have double auras on this mode. Always forgetting that that is a thing. Nesgluck, you can have some good draw on you. I need block on Heiner. And you need vulnerability, my friend. who is not my friend. Like, really not my friend. Do we leave the bleed on Navalia so that she dies easier? Genuine question that I think the answer is yes to. I'd like a Shock Nova. Pummel's not going to be what we want just yet. It's like, it's not quite there, you know? Then we could keep a lot of this stuff. I like the Divine Power up. Go crazy, Navalia. Get all the powerful, get all the bless. Damaged ourselves even more here. Which is hopefully going to be worthwhile in the end. I want to take her down. At least we get a hit before the hexproof goes, right? Oh my god, I love Navalia. I love her so much. It's so good. This is ridiculous. What is this? Hold up. Alright, I was worried, but you saw how things went. I don't see any reason why things won't continue going like that. Here's our skill book that we could have had on Heiner, right? Battle plan. Always getting you with that one. Alright. That's a good sign of things to come. I'll let you know if anything goes crazy, but until then, probably just, I'll see you at the, at some chance events. You know, when we're going to go get money. I'll see you then. Alright, everybody. I think we could try to end the run here. 1 second. This is a Colin who is immune to crack. This is Heavenly Armaments, one of the scarier modifiers to go up again, especially against a team that is going to outspeed us like crazy. I do like myself a free card upgrade. We could also go with the exotic equipment shop, but I think a free card upgrade is exactly what I want to see. I want to upgrade the pummel. I want to upgrade... Well... I want to upgrade this entrenched to be different. Alright, well that's really all it is. There's no reason to do this. We're probably on a line to win as is, but let's see if we can test our luck. Immune to crack Colin means we can't take them out very fast because that's like literally half of our damage is crack applying to monsters. Like that is icebreaker, right? So, and then we're giving them bless, so they're gonna have a lot of damage. At least we're not giving them burn, so that the zeal won't give them even more damage. Heiner took a lot here. I think this fight's gonna be very, very spooky. You're already scary. You're gonna need that. We're gonna need this. Gonna need a little bit of that, I think. Could I? Okay. Could I do something? I could do a little bit of something here. We can do a lot of bit of something, actually. Let's draw. Do it this way. See if we can get Steelforge. That's always going to be a good plan. So let's give ourselves the best shot at it. And then 1, 2, 3 here. Oh wait, this costs 4. I messed that up. Oh, I need to do 1, 2 instead. It's okay, if we have to redo the fight, we can. And then I'll speed you ahead to the correct spot. Got a bluff, but that's not going to do it for us, is it? Okay. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. It is not great. It is rough. But can we overcome? We have a Mana Gem first thing. That's not what you want to see, actually. Frost Nova could be duplicated though, right? Like that's not too bad. I picked up the Mana Gem and I'm definitely regretting it now, given where we're at. Okay, we at least slowed down the treasure chest to not die. Heiner's gonna die here. That's just like a guarantee. He's dead. It's over. That's so much damage. Okay. Okay. We can redo the fight if we have to. Then I'll show you how like the winning version goes. I guess it like, could probably be beating Colin. If we have to. I'm prepared to accept a little bit of a Heiner death here in order to win. So we may not have to just yet. It's up in the air still. You need to take some more damage though. That's for certain. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit low here. You're going to die in like 2 of these hits. And if not, you'll die to the rest of the stuff for sure, right? So, yeah, the Shatter easily gets you. And then, I mean, like, this like has to nearly get the rest of you. Yeah. So we won, but at what cost? I guess at the cost of getting Heiner a little bit more healthy, right? Like when we look at it that way, Heiner just got a lot healthier, which is good. I mean, that's what we need. I like spectral missiles. I mean, it's a good amount of insanity to apply, right? Like it's something. Challenging Shout's hilarious, but not like good, so we won't take it. And we get our free upgrade. This is what it's all about. 100% worth it. No problems whatsoever there. We get a free upgrade on, I guess fortune telling could do the fanaticism, but honestly, I think the Scry 8 is going to do better for us here. Great stuff. We get our level up. Everything's going a-okay. Now, I don't know if I actually want to go as deep as possible, because again, I'm not cheating where I'm saving back and forth, right? So that's like spooky. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if I can get it down. Okay. Chosen one, Fated Future. God, I don't know why it's taking me so long to decide here. Oh, right, because we have nothing I really care about on Navalia. We're not going infinite. Like, that's not a thing I really care about, though I could have more resistances. The Resurrect, like, maybe it'll be useful in a fight. I can't think of a time it really would be, but, like, maybe. 20% resistances, like, that's something. That's, like, something to think about. That's not nothing, I think. Fated Future versus Chosen One. Chosen One might be the better play here, because we have a lot of vulnerability we'd like to get on enemies. And I don't think card cost has been a problem for us on Navalia. So yeah, Flooded Mine. We're gonna risk going in as far as possible, of course. And then we're all gonna play along. Play it with me now. Okay, see where it goes. Golden Shards. Yeah, I think it's here. I don't know. I'll be honest, I have no clue. Lucky number 4. Lucky number 4. Easy. Oh, right, we get less gold shards per hero. This is like a problem on the 2-hero run, too. Just, like, our economy is just constantly going to be worse because we're not getting as much golden shards everywhere we go. I mean, obviously, we don't have as many heroes to, like, upkeep, but, like, that's usually not the thing we're doing. Oh, I don't have a rod. I thought I had a rod, but I replaced it with a double spell, of course. Whatever, you don't need to see this fight. I'll show you the next fight, though. See you in a moment. Alright, we made it here. Beep, danger, danger. Danger is right. Dwarf Terminator can be a little bit difficult. The reflective laser, like, pets targeting random enemies that you really don't want them to target, and then being sad about it. It's a thing. I like spectral missiles here just because it goes straight through the block. I don't know, that something about that tickles me, and I won't stop. Alright. As for actually winning this fight, what are we gonna do? Can't like hit too hard over here. Gotta be a little bit careful. What can I do? I got Steel Forge, so I can do that. That's all you ever really needed. All I ever needed was a Steel Forge. And a buttload of block. That's a lot of block. Okay, Shattering Fish is actually, like, it's like Borderland. Like, I might be able to just win here, you know? You wanna see with me if we just win? Wanna test it out? It's close. It's close to winning. It's not quite. We'll try this. We're fine. We're fine. We're all good. We're a-okay. It's not a problem. It just looked scary, that was all. I was prepared to restart the fight, but we didn't have to. Never had a doubt. Not once in my mind. So yeah, I guess like my dream of playing more cards here is really, it's really dead. Like, I just don't see it. Like, I don't think we're electricity manualing, like, ever. I don't even know how much longer I really want Shock Nova in the deck, honestly. Okay, dispelling the 45 burn seems like a good thing to do while we're here. All monsters, could have some rain, we can have some of this stuff. I don't really have the best stuff for us here. Okay. I guess it's like Shatter first, then Frost Nova in a weird way. Then do that again. And then, I don't know, we could take out an arm. I guess it like does something for us. Then what does this guy gotta do? Like, we're tearing him to pieces, right? Of course the sheep's gonna 50-50 hit the wrong target. I mean, if the sheep is gonna 1 out of 4 hit the wrong target, they're definitely gonna 50-50 the wrong target for sure. Guaranteed. I understand. It's in your nature. Sometimes it's just in the nature of things to disappoint us, right? That's what my mom always told me. Alright. Last Guardian. Here we go. Get ourselves nice and blocking. We have to have the damage. Like, there's no way we don't have the damage here, right? Like, that's so much damage. Let's get the rain going. Bludgeon, you've got to do it. There you go. Cool. Piece of cake. Piece of easy cake. If it was Purple Tome of Intellect, I'd do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. And I'd do it again, even if you told me it was the wrong idea. As for Pulverize, I'm not like super interested in Pulverize, even though it's like a decent card. At least on Navalia. I think I'm interested on Heiner, actually. Like, that's not a terrible card on Heiner. Yeah, we'll try that out. Why not? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Pulverize is worth taking, but I don't feel it. The wall. The wall is exactly what I like to see. Chalice of Kings. I mean, more Bless is not terrible. Healing Done is maybe okay. I actually don't think it benefits off of our passive here, so maybe it's not anything. Bronze Gear is actually good. We got more crack, more blunt damage. Sure. All right, yeah, this is all fine. I don't think Chalice of Kings is the play. I could be wrong. Yep, I'm ready. I'm willing to be wrong. I don't think it's the play. We'll continue, and then I'll see you at Ignidoh, which should be like the next like real fight. Double captains, whatever. Captains never did anything bad to us. We're fine. We're a-okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, like I said, double captain fight, no problem. Definitely wasn't sketchy whatsoever at any given point. Ooh, I don't really want to sacrifice my armor though. Am I willing to sacrifice gauntlets in order to get a really cool slime? I think I am. I think the slime is cool enough to go, like, guarantee it. I don't want to take a risk. 20% is not high. So yeah, we'll grab it. We'll sacrifice the powerful every turn and the 1 extra damage. Maybe we'll make up for it in the shop. Ironclad, I mean, there's an argument for going to an altar since we could afford to upgrade some stuff. Resistances are annoying. This fight's not the worst. I'll think about all that. I'll see you at Ignidoh. All right. We are here at the Ignidoh fight. Let's take a look at the decks. We are looking at upgraded Entrench. We've been doing good on upgrades. We just picked up a Throwbola, and we also picked up a Mesmeric Barrage because, you know what? Hey, we have 6 energy. If we play this in the very beginning, this might buy us a turn. Might be helpful. I could see it winning us a fight. And then we are pretty good on everything else. I just upgraded Ice Lance. Bludgeon, Pummel, biggest damage dealers by far, though Shatter's really close second for AoE, but in boss fights that's not going to matter too much. So yeah, feel free to pause, take a look at the deck if you want. Otherwise, we are moving straight onto the combat. I don't think Ignidoh is going to be a problem whatsoever, but if he is, well, color me surprised. It's only 1350. Yeah, that's pathetic. That is absolutely nothing. Mono Gem probably won't be necessary. I like Evocation more than Mono Gem if we have to do one or the other. Maybe we don't even care about Blood Rain like too much. Thinking Ground Slam is maybe not like the most impactful either. Let's take let's take a lark. Let's get rid of a few of those. Let's try it. Ignidoh might survive a round here, and that's much to my dismay. But what can you do? You can only do so much against a cursed lava elemental. This, however, does seem pretty good. It's a lot of crack straight away. I do like it. Not enough for sure. Okay, we're close though. We're close. I think next turn he's certainly gonna be feeling it. This turn, however, not so lucky. But next turn, oh boy, next turn. Next turn, he's super gone. Alright. We've got to be thinking about what we want. We need another armor on Navalia now, since I got rid of the last one. 125 chill. I love chill. Chill is just speed control and damage. It's everything. It's everything I ever wanted and needed in life. And more. How is it more, you ask? Simple. I say so. Yeah, I mean, like, the fight's over. It's done. Loser. Good day to you. But yeah, Gladiator Helm, obviously, be a good armor for us to get. What else? What else? I guess we could use something that like makes us lose more health. Necropotence isn't a bad card. It's not upgraded, so it's not like as good as it could be. I like it for 2 costs a lot more than I like it for 1 cost. However, it's not bad. We have enough useless cards. We have enough energy cards we might want to actually get rid of that could be good to do. Demolishing Blow doesn't seem that great, actually. And then Sanctuary is like, nah. We don't need all that. How about we look at our items? We get Lava Axe. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We're not going Lava Axe. Not at this point. I think I want to keep the War Banner because we don't have the guaranteed powerful at all. Lava Crystal, I mean, there's guaranteed powerful if I actually really want to. We could just take the Lava Crystal, right? We don't need the extra damage. We don't need the extra crack. It's fine. There's an argument to take Endless Bag on Heiner. Though, honestly, unless we get some major energy next act, like, I doubt we're going to be pulling off Endless Bag, and Reforged Core does give us those 5% resists that I do love so much. So, yeah, we'll just say no. Say no to all that. That's all good. Go, continue, take a look at the shop, and then I will edit the decks, and then we'll go take the key, go to the center, and we'll just, you know, do a boss rush. It's that time. You've seen how the decks work. It's time to face down all the bosses. Iron Fortress. Ooh, boy, one of my favorite cards ever. I could take it on Navalia just to make sure she's slow. That's a funny idea. Maybe I'll do that. Alright, I'll let you know. I'll show you in a moment. Alrighty. We are good. I did end up buying Iron Fortress on Navalia. That's just funny. I don't know what to tell you. If we see Gladiator Helm, I might even skip it. No promises. I don't know how strong my impulses to skip it will be. But yeah, here are our decks. Didn't really have the chance to buy too much. I bought a Mass Dispel because I figured the one where we're losing is by not having Mass Dispel. Thought about buying Amplify instead, but decided not to. And then I got Cold Snap because Cold Snap will be useful to get Shatter. Shatter will be transformed later so that we can target a single hand check and take them down that way. And that's the game plan. Nothing too fancy, nothing too scary. Let's see, no more captains, right? Okay, I don't want to face Silence Lord. Yeah, no Silence Lord for us. We can deal with the rest of this. This should be not too bad of a fight early on here. We could get a free card removed, but I don't really want to. I don't know. Let's just like heal or something. One blob's not gonna make a difference, right? So let's see how the deck performs, and then we'll go from there. I think I could stand to make my decks thinner and kind of high roll it a little bit more in the sense that like we could just have stronger earlier turns, which tends to be better overall in the long run. But like I really think that it's hard to plan that out well, and if I make a mistake, it's a lot more punishing, whereas if I make a mistake by keeping some extra cards here, it's not nearly as bad. So, like, I think this is my preferred way to go. Even if it is slightly inefficient. Oh, we're gonna get Steel Forge straight away. Okay, let's get rid of the battle plan. We don't need it then. Life is good. Probably don't need the Pulverize either. We'll do this to keep the old squid alive. You're purging Navalia, eh? That's rude. That is extra rude. No powerful for us. Well, I guess we'll probably just take damage then. I don't really see much else we could do. We can shatter though. Double up shatter is nice. Round slam's good. We can I like take you down? Probably not, right? Well, you can always try. Oh, we're so darn close. This is a huge maybe. No, we knew what we're drawing, right? I forgot. That's not how that works. All right. Well, hey, they tried to deal a lot of damage to us, but they can't. 4 damage to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this hand? This hand's nuts. This hand's insane. What if I played the Chosen One? What if we did this? 2, right? This is how it works? Yeah, there we go. Mesmeric Mirage, we did it. We pulled it off for value. Is it really value? I don't know. But it feels kind of nice to pull off. That I do know. And that's really what's most important to me. I think we're gonna get this jellyfish before they transform. I think we're gonna get most things before they get a chance to exist. I don't know, like, what do you got, man? Like, 1 hit in you? I can't even play it multiple times? Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for being useless. Alright, you're out of here. That Ice Lance is not doing a whole lot. We should get rid of that. I have Necropotence to help me figure out what cards I want to be getting rid of. I knew we'd find an Amplify. I didn't know we'd find a Cold Snap, but I do want to get the upgraded Cold Snap, I'll be honest. This Amplify is like the exact wrong one, but I will take it because we found one and I can always change it later even if it costs an arm and a leg. We'll fight the Black Constructs and I'll see you at the treasure chest. Here we are at the chest. Not too worse for wear. Things were fairly simple going forward. 2,000 gold. A power coil is exactly what I like to see. That doesn't get powerful to everyone, mind you. But it does give more max charges with an upgraded divine power. It's kind of good. It's actually really weird. There's like an argument for putting it on Navalia so that she maintains her powerful all the time. But we'll take it on Nezglect. It's a ring. It's a ring. It's a frickin' ring. You can't, for the life of me, I can't remember that power coil is a ring. Alright, we're just gonna take something that is better than Lava Crystal? Sure, let's do that. Dear God. Oh man, I wonder if anybody was yelling at me there. I'd yell at me there. We could be a really fast Nezglect, or we could be a much tougher Nezglect. I opt for the tougher version of Nezglect. That sounds good to me. We'll take our gold. Take our gold and skadoodle. Do people still say that? Did people ever say that? Have you once in your life said skadoodle? Have you heard the phrase before? Nah, just me. Alright, we got success. That's one thing about getting low rolls. We can get low rolls really easy with our 3 characters here. High rolls are a little bit hard, though Singularity tends to prefer high rolls, to be honest. I just want to do this for the sake of doing it, but I don't want to heal, and I also don't want the card. Weird. Alright, I'll see you at the Twins fight. Here we are at the Twins after healing, begrudgingly healing at that last fight. It actually might have been good for Heiner so we don't die immediately here. There's always the chance that Twins knock you out first thing, although probably not at this level of damage, right? Because they're like lower level damage than normal. So, maybe not at all. Maybe I don't need to worry about it. Maybe we can draw a billion cards here. Maybe? Maybe. Lots of maybes in my future. Okay. You will be annoying. But you won't murder me. Just yet. Yeah, see? They can be scary. I mean, the 30 heal didn't matter, but like it could have mattered. You don't know. Shattering Fist is probably good for us here. I actually don't mind Blood Rain, weirdly, although I would have preferred not having that. Yeah, maybe I would have preferred playing this completely different from how I did it. What's done is done. There's a Shatter here that we could do. And then I want to show that twin who's boss. I wish we had Blunt Resistance was going down every time we have Chill applied, but we didn't do that. Because we don't have the people. No, because I just didn't think about it. I know I said this earlier. I'm reiterating it again. I've messed this run up. I am terribly sorry, but I hope that the person who wanted to see a 3-hero run is happy to see this. Sounded like a fun challenge idea to me. While we're here, it's kind of like a very much, why not? Why not give it our all? Undying Will, I don't expect to be necessary, to be completely honest. Cold Snap could be good. Mesmeric Mirage, I mean, there's a argument for it. I do see the argument for it. At the same time, let's just like Divine Power like crazy. Yeah, I see the argument for that too. Lots of good arguments for that. Okay, Cold Snap on the Winter Orb is great. We have our Life Tap. We have our Evocation. We have our damage. Our damage. I don't think we'll need more than this, actually. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need more than that. Navalia is not even using Hatred. That's what's crazy. Again, the wrong Amplify. Book of Nightmares, the wrong kind. Everything's just wrong here, you know? Just completely and utterly wrong. We've gotten like 3 Amplifies, though. I can't be too upset by getting 3 of them, even if they are the wrong kind. Titanfall, I mean, it's a good card to like scry away, but we're not guaranteed scry, so I don't know why I took that. There's the Gladiator Helm. You knew it was coming. You knew someone somewhere had to show Gladiator Helm. Wow, there's also Fountain Pen. Okay. My one regret of this item pool is that we can't take more items. I think I would genuinely take 6 items here if I could, which is rare. Like Sapphire Ring, Nesglect seems good, though Golden Laurel has to be on Nesglect. And then I guess we have to take the Nullifier on Heiner. There's no way around it. And then Destiny would have been great to take on Heiner too, now that we have Nullifier, probably even better. I mean, it's the Gladiator Helm, right? The Gladiator Helm is obviously the play. Like, it's obviously the play for Navalia. It's so obviously the play that, like, I shouldn't do it. I mean, legendary items are cooler. I could take Destiny and then ruin all our damage, get rid of Icebreaker. I'm sorry. I have to take Gladiator Helm. We just don't need Iron Fortress. But I do need Navalia to get herself into hatred levels. So, I'm sorry. I'm going to do the lame thing and take Gladiator Helm once again. My apologies if you wanted to see something else, something different. But Gladiator Helm really solves a problem that we're running into, which is Navalia is not hurt enough. And by having Fury, we can have Bleed, and that can get us hurt enough. Do I worry about Silence, Lord? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Anyways, see you in a bit. As always, here we are at the final moment. With way too much gold, because we didn't get any last-second shops, so oh well. We have Throbola in the deck for no good reason still, but I guess Shackling could be useful. Steel Forge, still our main game plan. Last Guardian, all that good stuff. Pause if you want to see the decks going forward. Anthem of Hope is great. We're getting a lot of draw on all our heroes every turn. Would have liked to actually have an Anthem of Hope that stays in the deck, but hopefully won't need it. think we actually might do enough damage to just crush Hands Check and the Archon. Let's take a look at our equipment. Some really, really stellar equipment this time. I mean, we got both Power Coil and Nullifier. I could have asked for Cassandra's Mirror maybe, but like we have Gladiator Helm, we have Golden Laurel. Yeah, like I think we have all the best equipment aside from Cassandra's Mirror, so I'm not complaining. We also got like the Juggernaut, right? Like that's good. All right, 3-hero run on Singularity. No resets. I haven't put a single backup save on the entire time. I've been playing it somewhat safe as a result. We did have one early fight where Navalia did die, though I didn't get a chance to show it because again I forgot. I apologize. But here we are. All right, let's work on this a little bit. Let's see what we can get done here. Ooh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Hold up. Do I put Mesmeric Mirage down low so I can hopefully get it with this? Oh, we did it. I didn't think it was possible, but we did it. Oh, Clarity's not good on Navalia. Maybe we don't know Clarity Navalia. You ever think about that? Maybe we just Divine Power like crazy. Yeah. That's a lot of powerful and a lot of bless. Can we take out the clones? Probably not, but we might be able to slow them down enough to make up for that sad fact that we can't take them all out. Yes, the answer is yes, we can slow them down enough. Hand Check, on the other hand, are you gonna let us save our pets? Are you like super evil? By super evil, I mean, do you take out our pets real quick on this go round? I genuinely don't know. I don't want a second wind actually, but I do want to like have extra energy next turn, but it's probably not going to matter that much. I don't know. It's a good card to burn. Hopefully we take some more bleed damage. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be fast enough to go here. Only question is, can I get something better going? The answer is probably not, but like we're doing a good job. Good. Got a little bit of vulnerability on Hand Check there. That's all I was looking for. Nesglict, what can you do for me? You can... If we slow Navalia down... Hold up. I gotta think about this for a second. Because we could also just banish here. What are we banishing? Maybe Undying Will, because I just don't think I need it anymore. Okay. Cool. That's done. What else? What are we doing? We're going slow? We're not going slow. We're going fast. We have almost the perfect amount of draw. I mean, you might as well amplify. That's gonna do even better for us. We could Dispel Magic. I mean, we already have max draw here. I don't see much more I can do, to be honest. Yeah, we're maxed out on our draw. What a shame. Handcheck does kill our pets on round 2. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to save my pets because we healed way too much. Holy crap, I healed way too much. It's not even like close. Genuinely, that's shocking. Okay, well, if we want to apply some wet, we can. I don't know how good that actually is. We still get to copy a spell. I don't mind copying Shatter. If that is to be our spell of choice. Would have loved to get rid of Second Wind, honestly. Yeah, so we can Winter Orb here safely. I think we'll do it this way. And then we can do a bludgeon or punch. Oh, we already have magic duality used up, so I can't exactly Winter Orb for free. But Pummel should get the job done, I think. Oh, we saved our pets. Let's go. 3-hero run, save your pets on Madness 10 Singularity. That's what I like to see. That was not guaranteed whatsoever, but it's what I wanted. Okay. Well, with our pets saved, I mean, I wasn't really like too nervous about these fights, but I'm even less nervous about the fights. This clone can get really annoying by locking us down every turn, but like we can lock them down. Not exactly, 3 slows, not enough to lock them down. We can, however, give ourselves a pretty good turn. I'm not going to need martyrdom. There's no way. There is no stinking way that's going to be necessary. I would be shocked. I'd be shocked if that wasn't the case. Alright, good chance to hit them on this turn. This is like definitely our turn to deal the damage we want to do. Dispel, I mean, good dispel. Get the slow going. Shackles on this guy, so at least we get a second turn of hitting him on this turn, no matter what. That's pretty good. There's the life tap. Shattering Fists. I like the rain. We can double up on Winter Orb. Yeah, doubling up on Winter Orb is fine. It's not my ideal choice, but it's okay. And then we can get the ball rolling a little bit further here. You're going to be frozen into the Shadow Realm, so that's great. We're going to actually run out of our Shattering Fists here. That's okay. 200 chill, 100 crack. Again, the only thing I wish I had was more chill stuff. Ooh, we could slow down Navalia by putting this on top of her deck, right? This is like kind of good. Maybe. Maybe. We want to vulnerable you like crazy. Yeah, that's really good. That is really, really good. Okay, minus 42% HP. Perfect. That's like actually what we needed to see. Yeah, this also is a little bit good, I should say. Anthem of Hope, we get Maximum Inspire, all the draw. What do you not want to draw? Probably Martyrdom, probably Second Wind. You know what? We can get rid of that. Tempted to get rid of Necropotence at this point, although do I just want to keep Second Wind for Necropotence purposes and like keep an evocation for that as well? In that case, like, should we not keep Martyrdom? Gets really tricky real quick. Huh. We'll Divine Power though. Max Powerful is gonna be doing a lot of work here. Okay, we have the steel stuff. We've got more things if I ever want. You can deal 100 damage. You could have a little bit more mark, I suppose. Sure. Deal 117 damage even. Look at that. I'm just putting in work. The work of the gods. Okay. So we have the Strong Will, but I definitely don't need. I like Vengeance here. 1, 2, 3. Are we ever getting into... We're never gonna get into the territory that I want to get into, are we? Wait, we can Martyrdom. Just in case. Yes, we are at half health. Okay, never mind. We're getting to half health easy. In that case, time for you to go. I said it's time for you to go. He's not going. Can't help but notice he's staying right here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. That's it. That is the 3-hero Singularity run. Again, no backup saves. We did have to reload a couple times in combat, but that's like to be expected on any run. 2 hero deaths. Could have probably done a better one there, but that was fun. Had a good time doing that challenge. 2 heroes would definitely be a bit of more of a challenge. That'd be a lot more difficult. I'd probably have to use the same strat I used on Madness 18, but I'm sure we could do it. 1 hero, probably not doable, but hey, maybe someone can prove me wrong. In any case, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Also, please feel free to leave comments down below. I do look at them, I do take suggestions, and I do try to get these videos out. Now that I'm feeling better, I can keep working on them.